These farmers had lost their minds. They flooded their own rice fields on purpose. Acres of farmland washed away in seconds. Yet villagers cried and hugged in relief. They made this huge sacrifice to save 13 boys trapped in a flooded cave. This is a real event back in 2018. Soccer coach took his young players out to explore a famous local cave. Right after they went inside, sudden storm hit the mountains. Minutes later, muddy floodwater rushed into the cave tunnels. The kids saw no coming danger. They laughed and walked deeper into the dark. They had no idea disaster drew near. As night fell, worried parents waited for their kids to return. They searched everywhere all night long. Late at night, they found the boys' bikes at the cave entrance. The whole cave was already underwater. Parents shouted into the dark cave. No sound came back at all. The governor learned about the trapped teens. He sent elite Navy divers right away. The rescue team moved fast. They dived deep into the dark water. Their goal was to set up safety lines inside, but hell waited for them. Cave diving conditions were far too harsh. Violent water currents mixed with thick mud and dirt. They could barely see a thing. Even top-tier divers struggled. Strong flashlights failed to cut through mud. After 4 long, painful hours, they only traveled 1 short mile. By 5 in the morning, they could not move forward anymore. Many divers nearly lost their lives. The team had no choice but to turn back. The crisis was far worse than expected. The governor asked the whole world for help. Huge water pumps arrived to drain the cave. Non-stop rain beat all pumping efforts. Hope slowly began to fade. An engineer found the key problem. Rainwater leaked through mountain cracks. Water rose faster than pumps could drain. Only one fix remained: redirect floods into local farm fields. Villagers knew the boys were dying. They agreed to lose their crops at once. They helped dig long drainage channels. They built flood diversion trenches. Thanks to their joint work, rising cave water finally stabilized. Still, the cave was a deadly maze. Full drainage would take 2 whole months. The trapped boys could never survive that long. 5 days had already passed in silence. The world feared no kids were still alive. Some parents gave up rescue prayers. They only hoped to find their children's bodies. Rescue morale hit the lowest point. A skilled cave diver named Rick saw the news. He called his diving partner John right away. The two flew to the site that same night. They skipped meals and rest, then dived into the freezing dark cave. They followed the old Navy safety ropes. Inside was pure living hell. Strong water currents limited every move. Sharp rocks tore at their oxygen hoses. One small mistake meant certain death. After 4 hours of painful diving, they reached a critical cave junction. They stopped briefly to catch their breath, ready to keep moving forward. Part of the cave wall suddenly collapsed. Heavy water and rocks crashed down on them. Only their skills saved them from death. The path ahead was fully blocked. They could not go deeper into the cave. The 2 brave divers had to turn back. On their way out, they found a worker, trapped by floodwater for 2 full days. Rick chose to share his oxygen tank to pull the trapped worker to safety.